Gas mask, 98 out of 100 charge, and just 1 ticket damage. It's still only 11 environmental. I think I'll grab it. Alright, so if we go this way, we go down into the patient recovery area. There's going to be a hallway running this way. There are rooms on each side. If it's the same design. So many zombies in hospitals. Alright, that's getting a little ridiculous. And there's a dissolute coming from the north. Run mode. Let's get around the corner at least. It's too many enemies to fight at once. I can chop this dissolute up, no problem. But it's going to take a bunch of swings, and then I'll zero out my stamina before the other guys are done. So we're going to race out. Crap. Alright, we bit off a little too much. We have to relocate the vehicle again. Just a little ways. Oh, technician again. Nice. I love it when I get multi-kills. Killed one with attack, killed the other with a counter. Hey there, Feral. I don't worry about you guys. Not anymore. Deputy badge. And let's get our stamina back again. Where'd you go, dissolute? I lost track of the big guy. Damn it, I wanted to come back and chop him up. Did he go back inside? Well, vehicle's too far away now. I need it closer in case I have to make emergency exits like that. Wondering if I should put my MP3 player in. Try to keep my focus up a few more points so we can actually skill up. I checked and I did start with level 3 in bashing and cutting. So I'm not sure what's going on with the XP rates. But we are now up to 1147. Almost all of those are melee kills using an axe. And we have not gained even 22% on bash or 73% on cut. Now the XP is going to be split because we're doing more cut than bash, twice as much. So it should be double the XP for this from this. But the fact that I haven't gone up even a single level in either one of those, part of it is the alcoholism, because we're dropping our focus to pretty much 0 every time we get the shakes or the DTs. So our focus is constantly low because we're angry. So that also does not help. So we've got so many negatives happening to our morale and our focus. From bad-tempered and so on. And the DTs hit, and it instantly drops my focus down to super low levels that I never have any focus available to gain any skill points. So that's kind of why I gave up trying to level any skills on this character. From reading, well, I can't read, but from crafting and so on. It was just taking a ridiculously stupid amount of time. Because if I didn't time my alcoholism correctly, I would be trying to skill up in a skill by crafting. But as soon as I started crafting, the DTs would hit, and my focus that I carefully managed to get back up to like 80 or so would instantly go down to 5 or 0. And then I was getting no skill whatsoever for the craft. So I'd have to carefully time my heavy alcohol consumption and then craft before the DTs hit, and it's just a minutia juggling nightmare. So between all the various negative traits that I took on this poor guy, and the DTs and so on, we just can't gain XP. I mean, 1,100 kills and we haven't gained a single level in our combat. That's just so bad. And I hadn't considered that when I started the character. That's not something that occurred to me and that I actually planned to deal with during the challenge. These guys, by the way, Dissolute Devourers, for folks that aren't in the know, are not that scary. They don't hit very often. They don't hit very hard. Their only trick is that you can't generally see their hit points. I was hitting them fast enough that you could see the hit points chunk down, but one of their abilities is to basically hide their hit point bar. So if you hit them a few times and then you go to check their hit points with the V command, or you look at them, it'll look like they're full health. They're not. They just get to hide their hit point bar. But yeah, they're not nearly as dangerous as they look. Get away from the vehicle. Oh, another tech. Here to steal my axe. Let's see if he gets it. He yoinked it. Where'd he put it? Oh, it's at my feet. He put it at my feet. Too bad it takes you too long to yoink it again. I thought there was like a strength check for taking those things. I thought his chances to succeed at taking it was rolled against like the character strength. I'm strength 14. That's damn high. I can't believe how often they're succeeding in that ability. And or I'm wrong. That there's not a strength check and it just either always works or it no, I know it doesn't always work because I've seen messages where it tries to pull it, but we keep it. Yeah, there's the fire axis pulled from your hands. So, okay, I will keep this area pulped, but I'm not going to pulp in here anymore. Whoa, that's a brute. That's a brute. How we doing? Slow progress. I really don't want him to punch me into my vehicle. He's almost down. Not good. Come on. Oh, he's still not down. Ooh. I was getting worried. I was going to get punched right into the military composite armor. Super lucky he didn't get that super punch off. Nah, I'm not going to bother. I'm resigned to us not ever getting any skill ups. If I put the earplugs in, I won't be able to see the noise messages from the enemies. I need those. So, as I talked about earlier, I don't consider hospitals ever a good destination to solve any of your problems. If you're looking for an auto dock, if you're looking for whatever, I don't recommend going to a hospital. This is on normal world settings. This is not adjusted in any way. And you can already see just how many corpses we've had to create just for this one little corner of the damn hospital so far. One of the most heavily saturated, most dense zombie locations you can possibly get. I'm not paying attention to these if they're the Dr. Burns acid variant, and I think I'm going to pay for that sometime. I think I'm going to turn the the minus filthy filter back on. I don't want to see all that stuff. I don't mind scanning through for other things, like that two-way radio's battery is full. We'll take that. We'll take the bandages. Yeah, we'll grab a few things. Alright, so unload. Give me that battery. Those, and that, and that. I guess I don't need to see the corpses either. Whoops. Alright, what am I missing? Ah, I needed a comma. Minus filthy, comma, minus corpse. Cool. Prussian blue. We still radiated? We are not still radiated. Alright. Alright, we have successfully cleared one... why am I butchering? One tiny corner of the hospital. So these are the recovery rooms I mentioned. Stethoscope. Hemostatic powder. That stops bleeding, by the way, if you're not aware. That's its purpose. So if you're not using it, use it. You don't often see me use it. It's somewhat new and I'm just not used to using it. I usually solve the problem with the bandages and all that. It's been around forever, but I just never got in the habit of really using it or paying attention to it. So, but powdered anti-hemorrhagic compound reacts with blood to immediately form a gel-like substance that stops bleeding. So it's one of the best bleeding wound stoppers you can use. This is just the supply closet. Nothing interesting in there. So far, it's looking like the exact same old hospital design, so I think we won't have to worry about multiple levels on this one. More stethoscopes. I've got a fairly clear backfield I can retreat into now, so I'm a little less concerned about getting swarmed now that we've got the initial area fairly well taken care of. I was hoping to find a few more bandages. So far we're not finding much in the way of just bandages. Stethoscope in every room. Million more piles of antiseptic. So much antiseptic. I'm gonna stop picking up antiseptic. Hey, let's take a hit of oxygen. Oh, I can't take a hit of oxygen? Oh, well. Hey, there's an MP3 player. Okay, approaching the back end. Another storage closet. There we go. Just gauze, that was it. So this is the other door I was talking about. Normally when I approach a hospital in those times where I would need to or would want to, this is the entrance I would use. It's the lowest volume of enemies entrance. And sometimes you'd be able to get in and check a few of these rooms for medical gear without having to fight huge numbers of zombies. So this was always my entrance of choice. Alright, I'm not worried about any of you guys. And we got a few more than I want to fight at once. Stretch these guys out a bit. There's the winter gear. Winter gear. That's what you want right there. Even when it's in ripped up shape, you still get the warmth value. So 50 warmth. per winter pants. So you stack 2 winter pants and you've got 100 warmth on your legs. 2 winter jackets, you got 100 warmth on your torso and arms, and so on. So you do 2 jackets, 2 pants, 2 gloves, and then you use 2 of the thermal electric outfits, 2 blankets. You just stack it up. And that's how you survive in the ice labs for any length of time. So many stethoscopes. Uh-oh. Ooh, Necromancer, and I've got a hallway full of corpses. I hadn't considered the possibility of a Necromancer when I stopped pulping things. Huh. If I charge him to kill him, I could be charging into even more zombies, because there could be a bunch in each of the side rooms. There could be a bunch there. I've got a few minor ones behind me I could dig through if I needed to. Yeah, I gotta charge the Necro. We gotta charge him and drop him, even if I take other hits. Alright, we're gonna go to run mode. Oh yeah, that's gonna be a problem. Oh, stamina. Oh, my stamina. Alright, we might take some hits here. Come here, Necro. Alright, now I need to get myself into a doorway. Or at least a minimum back against a wall. Let's see. They're gonna rip the doors apart. What's on the other side of this hospital? Right out onto the street, huh? Could put myself into a corner. Only 3 could get at me at once instead of 8. And then if things get bad, I can go out the door. Won't know what's out there, and I'll be bingo on stamina. The other option is this way and just step into this spot. They might eventually bash the door down and start trying to surround me. Yeah, I think I'm going to go for that. So we'll go 2 spaces. Oh, crap. Well, let me rethink that. That's why I wanted to be able to hear, not have the MP3 player in. Always awesome when you make a plan, you take 2 steps, and then you reevaluate your plan. I think my plan currently is to go get another bottle of water. I'm out of water. Let me go do that. I'm gonna go cook up a quick mug of tea. Let me go grab some tea, and we'll come back and we'll solve this. I'm not in fear of my life with what I see here. I think I can drop all of them fairly easily. I'm gonna one-shot some of them. Oh, some of the stuff's damaged. Only a couple of them. So I think I would win eventually, but it's right at the edge of my stamina. And if I get ads from outside or anywhere else, we're in trouble. The good news is there's only 2 rooms left. So there's only 2 more possibilities of ads coming in, unless they come in from outside. Which isn't really likely. Maybe, but not super likely. So I'm going to do the same plan, but I'm going to change to this doorway. We'll come down. If we hear noise, I might just go ahead and park myself in the corner and fight what I can. I just fear fighting them, bingoing on my stamina, then trying to escape. It's not going to work. I won't be able to carve my way through to get my back to an empty spot. Yeah. Alright, well, let me take a quick break. I'm going to go get some tea, be right back with you. Okay, I love taking breaks while I have the heavy breathing going on. I know you guys enjoy the old Vorm ASMR stream. Oh, that tea is too hot. We'll have to leave that alone. Somebody remind me in a few minutes, 3 or 4 minutes, 5 minutes, to drink my tea. Too hot right now. Alright, so What do you think? Let's hold a guessing game. How many zombies are in that room? What do you think? Feel free to guess. And then I'll try to pay attention, and we'll keep count of how many come out of that room. I'm going to guess 2. 2 is my guess as well. I'm with Fertile Creek. I'm going to say 2. Could be 5. Could be 8. Could be 1. The fact that there's 2 noise things there, I don't think that necessarily indicates there's... I think it does guarantee there's more than 1, but I don't think it means... I don't know. We'll see. 42? 42? Possibly. We don't need the answer to life, the universe, and everything. We just need to know how many zombies are in that room. Trying to slip another sci-fi reference past me. You failed! You failed in your attempt to slip another sci-fi reference past me. Hitchhiker's Guide to the Galaxy. Alright. How many zombies are in the room? 2, I say. Alright, so, yeah, change of plan. We're gonna go southeast and hope. There goes a little bit more of my stamina as we counterattack. Let's see. Any of these guys particularly dangerous? No specialties I need to worry about, but now I have additional worries. Now the combat noise is going to be enough that I might get guys coming in from the outside. So we've got at least 1, 2 additional. Now I'm starting to get a little worried. We might have to trade a lot of hit points in this one. They're everywhere. Oh, crap. That is a hallway full of zombos. Alright, what is the best position? Possibly on the back side of the bed. But I think I'm going to fight right where I'm at. Force them to curl around me. Alright, so heavily damaged. Not bleeding though. That one's bleeding. Might be enough to die on its own, but I gotta take the swing. They're both bleeding. Yeah, I gotta take the swing. Thinning out. I'm gonna wait a round or two. Hazmat zombie in front of me, and then everybody else is in good condition. Down to 2 bars. It's gonna be close. Oh, did we get a count? I didn't see. I got distracted. I know this guy came out. I wasn't watching close enough. I was looking right here. Hopefully somebody can give me a count. 1 1/4 bars of stamina left. We're heading into winded territory. That's... Oh, I can't counterattack anymore. You try to counterattack, but you're too exhausted. We'll hit the light guy. I'm not going to swing at that zombie child. Alright, not bad. And we're all better. That went pretty well. We didn't get hit nearly as often as I thought we were going to. I think we got some pretty lucky, heavy hits in there. Painkillers are doing their job. So, preemptive painkillers. Let's talk about that. It's a good idea to get painkillers in your system if you know you're heading into a lot of fighting. If you're melee fighting, especially. So... they're not just for after the battle to bring your pain level down. You want them in your system right from the get-go so it doesn't just constantly escalate and increment up. That way it's putting a constant decrement on the pain value that you're dealing with, so you don't get all the big negatives. So we're actually keeping things in really good control. I'm actually really surprised. They didn't bypass that 95% coverage very often. Alright, so... Was the answer was 3? Yeah, I think 3 to 4 was probably the correct number. More antiseptic. Tramadol. I want all the tramadol. All your tramadol are belong to me. And hey, a first aid kit. We can get some out of that too. Where is it? First aid kit is right below me. Cool. Tramadol. Narrow spectrum antibiotics. I don't want none of that low rent stuff. Inventory. Leather backpack. Insert. Items below me. Give me bottle of antiseptic. The gauze, which acts as a bandage. Make sure you're picking up medical gauze. That has the same effects as a bandage. And the real bandage. And the adhesive bandage. That's all I want. Just those. Got a body bag? Ooh, good old body bag for carrying lots of loot. Alright, so we're not going to step out that door. I am curious, is it still clear out here? Yeah, fairly clear still. So we have cleared the lower portion of the map, of the hospital. So we'll go up a bit north, and then we'll have this cross corridor again. I believe this is the administration and the front desk. Gonna be a hallway going out this way. We still haven't finished clearing the kitchen and the dining area. That's a grappler. The upgraded grabber. Grabber, grappler, wrestler. Not particularly dangerous in my current circumstances. How's our axe doing? Still in good condition. Oh, parking lot. Oh, crap. Oh, crap. I don't want their attention. They're gonna get my scent cloud. I wanted to close the door, but I couldn't close it while the corpse was in the way. Damn it. I didn't want to have to clear the parking lot. So, they're following my scent cloud, which is a scent corridor. Normally it's a bubble around you because of the confined area. So they caught the whiff of my scent over here where the numbers are currently low because I've moved away from it. And you can see here the numbers are high. That's how the scent cloud works. The zombie steps in if there's a scent there and the number exceeds their minimum scent value. I think regular zombies need like 10. So they wouldn't be able to smell me here, but they can smell me here. And then they just follow the numbers. They just move from the bigger one number to the next number that's bigger. And that's how they actually chase you by the scent information. Well, now they've broken the doors, so there's no point in trying to close them. 2 more antiseptic. I am done picking up antiseptic. Oh, medical horrors. What are medical horrors? New stuff. Hey, medical horrors, you have big bulgy muscles, it looks like. You gonna do the super punching in these narrow confines? Bulges with distended muscles and swollen, festering wounds. We have Hulk doctors? That's what we have now? We had the acid doctor. That was Dr. Burns. Yes, that is a MASH reference. I can't imagine it's not. And now we have Hulk doctors. Yep. Well, not Hulk. You're correct. It's more a brute. I say Hulk just because that's the first thing that comes to mind when I think of the super punching ability. So it's probably more a brute class, but they still have the super punch. So if it lands, I'm still going to get tossed. And I don't really have a lot of good terrain opportunities here in the hospital where I can lure them onto a terrain where I can get a movement point advantage for a round or two. So these guys are going to be a problem. I also shouldn't be... Remember how I keep telling you I love the leather backpack? Think of how many incoming hits I've had in the last hour as I've started trying to clear this. Just how many swings zombies have made in my direction. And I have not taken a single point of damage on these leather backpacks. God, I love leather backpacks. Still my favorite backpack. Melee fighting, vast hordes, and my backpack is pristine. But yeah, I shouldn't be fighting with the leather backpack. That's keeping me from hitting a few times as well. I should get rid of both of these for this hallway fight. I'm not liking the looks of this, especially with two of them grouped up like that. So I'm going to back off. They're strong enough they might be bringing down walls. Since we're not picking up... Well, I am picking up some things. I'm picking up... I guess I don't need the medical stuff either anymore. I guess we'll keep it. We're not missing that often. 49 torso encumbrance, though. God, that's got to be contributing. That's got to be contributing. What the hell? Oh, wait. Yeah, what the hell? Melee attack rolls X 0.85. So they've changed the way they're listing the... Is this actually a change in values, or is this just a change in representation? Because it's not how they used to represent it. It used to be melee attack rolls minus 49%. So how the hell is melee attack rolls 0.85 equal 49%? I'm a little confused. Anybody watching understand what's going on here? Melee and thrown attack modifier, the point modifier, that I follow. Well, I somewhat follow. I don't pay attention to that number much, though, because I'm not throwing much. But it's important. It's my to-hit value is the top. I'm looking at these, by the way. This is the info I'm looking at. So we've highlighted our torso. We have 49 torso encumbrance, which is causing these effects. My melee attack rolls, I'm basically losing 15% of my attack opportunity chance to hit. But it used to show an actual percentage. And I thought it was 1-to-1, so I'm confused. Am I wrong? Was it not a 1-to-1? Was it not torso for melee attack chance to hit was 1-to-1? I mean, it doesn't show your actual chance to hit. So I mean, you'd have a minus 49 here, but then because of your skills and other things, you might have a plus 49, and it would all equal out. But I'm fairly sure it was a 1-to-1 number, so I would have... I don't know. Like I said, I don't know if this is a functional change or just a representational change. They're just showing the same info in a different way to universalize how things are represented in the game interface. That's my only thought for why they might be doing this, is to try to have the same system represented in all the different screens. Huh. Korg says, currently torso does not change melee attack roll. So yes, it's a display bug. Okay, we'll go with it. I won't worry about it. I will not try to educate folks while we have bad info being displayed. But yeah, that's the consequence. Torso and arms you want to pay particular attention to if you're doing a lot of melee fighting. It doesn't matter if you're doing ranged combat, other than dispersion for the arms, but torso encumbrance means nothing for ranged combat. There's no ranged mentions anywhere in here. So you could have 200 torso encumbrance with your 8 backpacks, and it wouldn't throw off any ranged attacks. Yeah, let's work our way back this direction. Again, I'm not going to try to actually guarantee I kill every single thing in the hospital. I am going to explore the entire hospital, and I'll kill whatever shows up. But I'm not going to go back through it multiple times and verify it's empty, because we're going to have bleeders constantly trickling in from outer areas, especially with the noise going on, and it'll just be impossible. So we'll just take a trip through the hospital, get it all mapped out, and that'll be enough to satisfy my challenge requirements. Okay, first things first, get stamina. How's our battery doing? I don't think it's changed all that much, so we're fine. Plus, we picked up a nice clean battery. Alright, let's ditch a few things. I don't need both of those. Get rid of a couple of those. No, keep those, but ditch that. And that. Both of those. 20 of those. All of that. All of that. I got 7 adrenaline shots, now known as epinephrine injectors. Get rid of 20 of the bandages and 40 of the adhesives and the welding goggles. Alright, let's slim down quite a bit, and we're not using that currently either, or that. Alright, that'll get us slimmed down. Now, let's ditch the backpack over here and the rifle. Alright, so the backpack and rifle are in the vehicle, they're not on the ground. That should be much better. That gets us down to 12 torso encumbrance. That's going to help me out tremendously. Other gear, axe is still in good shape. Oh, we took a nick of damage on our tack gloves. That means it did its job, though. Uh-oh, a rename, fire axe, Yarn Bjorn. Okie dokie. I've got a Boopinator as one of the axes. Yeah, there's Boopinator 2.0. So apparently, oh, I have 4 axes. I've got 2 in storage that are damaged. Oh, I think it might be showing me one on the ground, which is fine. Alright, I need to, oh, this is going to be a little ugly. Activate. I don't have my scalpel. Too big. Oh, I don't have any carry capacity. Alright, activate. Scalpel, right on an item, fire axe, it's the label. Yarnbjorn. There you go. Okay, not enough damage to worry about bandaging yet. Pain is fine. We've got our alcohol with us. Let's work this way. Still taking too many swings. Oops. There's one of the medical horrors. Alright, let's give this guy a try. He's moving pretty quick. I need to fight him before I get to the end of the hallway. Oh, he's got a grab. Alright, well, a lot of things do. So we got 61 point hit on him. One more will drop him, so that's good news. There's the super punch. Alright, so he does have the super punch. Good to know. Now we've got damage worth treating. And all my supplies are back here. Alright, let's... I'm not sure they're going to be slow enough that I can... Not sure they're going to be slow enough that I can strike, move back, strike, move back. Oh, there's the next one. Nope, nope. Oh, crap. Now I actually might have a problem. Oh, boy. He is way faster than the others. Alright, let's take another hit. Oh, we got a knockback! 73% or 73-point critical. And the problem I have is I stun him, but I also knocked him back. So in order to follow up and hit him, he's going to be back in action before I can move forward to get another swing on him. So we're just going to back up again. Oh, crap. No! You bastard. Oh, and he died of blood loss. Oh, that was funny. So what annoyed me there is he kept moving on the diagonals. Instead of stepping directly towards me, I was trying to keep him lined up so that when he punched, it would shoot me down the hallway instead of into a wall. But every time I moved, he altered his position on the diagonal, and then he was going to punch me into one of these side walls if I let him take that shot. So I ended up getting super punched anyway, but we didn't take all that much additional damage. But it's enough if I find too many more of those guys that I'm going to end up having to back off, and then we'll have to come back, which is not good. I really want to try to clear this place in one go. For now, though, let's get back to safety. And definitely time to slap on some bandages. We'll just re-up everything. Get new timers going. Alright, there we go. What we want to see. We're still high. We've still got our anti-convulsives in. Those actually last a fair amount of time, which I'm happy about. We got painkiller effect going on. Tiny bit of pain, that'll go away. Any of our gear get damaged? Our headlamp took a little nick. That's fine. Everything else is in good shape. Alright. Head on back in. So we killed the two that we saw. Hopefully those were the two that I saw. I can't guarantee those were the two. Shotgun slugs. More potassium iodide. And some bandages. I still don't have my... I can't pick stuff up. I gotta keep reminding myself so I took off my backpack. Solar backpack? Was that on the firefighter? There's no other corpse here, so it had to have been the firefighter. Solar backpack on the firefighter. Huh. It's a fairly rare item. Personal portable charging system consisting of an array of solar panels neatly folded in a form of a large backpack. Can be worn as one and has an integrated cable to plug into a cable charger system CBM. Never used one. Too reliant on random rare stuff or circumstances, and the item itself is fairly rare, and I've just never cared enough to bother with them. Alright, so it's another hallway fairly clear. That should be those two guys. This is where we saw them earlier. We had come up from this direction. Excuse me. Okay, so we're about halfway through. Leads out to the front entry. Ooh, well, that's not good. Alright, I don't want to draw him to me. Alright, it's going to be the main... Oh, crap! What to do about this? Take the hit? Let's back off. See if anything follows my scent trail. Crowbar. More roller skates. Alright, let's work this side again. We may have drawn a lot of this stuff out earlier when we were having our fights and these guys were making so much noise. It might have pulled these guys down. So it might be fairly lightly populated. So we got this. This is like the employee clothing storage and showers and so on. And then this section here is the surgery center. So a lot of surgery rooms. The auto dock is right in here, I believe. From the front entrance. Yeah, it should be right in here. And then I think this is... Oh, what was this area? I can't remember now. I think it was just vending machines and maybe another one like this. I forget. But we got at least 2 shock zombies, one in the auto dock room, one in the parking lot. I'm going to try to avoid drawing things from the parking lot in. And I can kill a shock zombie if I'm willing to take a zap. He won't be hard to kill. I just have to be willing to take at least 1 zap, possibly a couple of zaps. I'm willing to trade hit points to get it done, if it lets me clear this place and get out of here. As I've mentioned a few times, your hit points are a resource pool. Use that resource pool. You're going to heal a certain amount each night anyway, so if you're not taking advantage and taking a little bit of damage that you're going to regenerate anyway, you're being silly. God damn it! Medical horror. I might be able to maneuver him into a better combat position this time with these tables. Let's make sure nothing's going to come up behind me. I didn't kill these guys. Who the hell killed these guys? Oh, I guess I did kill these guys. I came in and then up. Alright. Wait, but my map memory wasn't up there. I guess it was. It's just the bodies weren't. Alright, let's Whoa. Really? Really? That is way too much missing. 5 swings before I actually got a hit. That is not stamina efficient. Alright, that got his attention. We'll wait right here for him. We'll try to pull him onto the table. When he steps onto it, we'll strike. Strike. Then we'll back off to this position, try to maneuver him again, strike, strike. And he'll hopefully be dead. And if he's not, he'll punch me out this way, and I'll try to keep the line of travel for my flying body in such a way that we'll be okay. So, 55. I think I'm going to back off now. I'm not going to risk taking the second shot. So, run mode. I need you to step straight towards me. Not perfect. I might hit that wall. Alright, we got another good hit. No more of those, please. Those make me think too hard. So, this is the book Nirvana that hospitals represent. The old-style hospital, anyway. What do we got? Paramedics. Popular Mechanics, Birdhouse Monthly. So awesome. It's all low-level books, but you can get some pretty good early starter stuff if you're crazy enough to approach a hospital. It's usually got a pretty high concentration of zombies in this whole area, though. Alright, so that whole northern section is done. Next is the employee area. Augmentative tech and a chemistry textbook. Procuronium. Yeah, I don't usually see too much in the way of zombies in these areas. And then we got the north hallway, or north-south hallway again. Anesthetic. Anesthetic. Alright, hallway's clear. Somebody might have heard that. More epinephrine, more codeine. Oh, pretty good stuff up there. It must be... yeah, that's one of the storage rooms. So that shock zombie was hanging out over here when we peeked up this direction. He was right over in this area. So he could be, like, literally standing right around this corner. Good news is we'll be able to see him easily. From range. I think he might be hiding down in the back end of this room. That's a fair quantity, and we have yet another of my favorite little buddies now. I don't know where the shock zombie wandered off to. No auto dock. Oh, that's the auto dock room. I'm one further down. So we're making sound 8 when we're fighting, so I'm trying to pull back a little bit for the fights. A sawbones. The big guy wandered off again. There he is. Come on, zombies. So I'm just pulling back far enough that the 8 sound isn't going to continuously add more and more to the fight. So it's always, you always want to handle it in bite-sized chunks. 4% pain, 4% painkiller. Losing 8% of my speed to an equal balance of pain and painkiller effects. Seems a little weird. We're so close, though. So close. Well, look at that. Autodoc Mark 11. He's in there guarding it. Let's see. I could try to get him... if I can get to this position, he'd have to climb onto the bed. 250 move cost. I'd get at least 1, probably 2 swings in, but I'd run the risk of getting punched into a wall. Then, unfortunately, my options get really limited really quick. The autodoc bed would be the next best. As we've seen, I only need a couple solid hits to drop him. So... Damn it! I failed. We got punched into the wall. So, I should have just taken my one hit and backed off. I got greedy and went for two. Exactly what I was trying to avoid. Lulled myself into a false sense of security. Problem is I'm using a weapon that's got quite a bit of action point cost. So, what are we at? 140? So yeah, I didn't have enough to get 2 swings in before he got his super punch, and he punched me right into the wall I was standing next to.